the fines, reminding me the finest things are moving. The finest things are moving quick. And out of Richmond, strings and things and fingers fast unload, break down and then repack, rinse, spit, repeat, get paid, come back, cause the finest things are moving. You find out by the hour, yeah, the finest things are moving. We get find out by the mile. Home for 7 years, 2 cats in the yard. Oh, Wi-Fi, me-fi, the neighbor's kids sit high. Every morning this time they say they're moving. I can't wait until they're moving. Next up the road, it's Washington, D.C. One big monument to status quo and cash and greed. The roads are just a symptom of the overall disease. We get that sound a wide berth, the traffic and the companies, we keep on moving. God knows that they ain't moving. No storm, no gloom of night can keep us from our task. I know hell, high water, or rising tide can still our restless hands at last. The river crushed the mountain, but our voices never tire. Our body's movement is the finest thing, and our music is a fire.
Well, what is part of Accelerator is a lot of things to a lot of people. It's a tribute to Jack Young Jr., who was a local musician who sadly took his own life over 10 years ago. And we're trying to encourage people to come forward and to share their stories, and also make it a welcoming place for everyone in the community to know that there's a place that they can turn to for help in terms of walking into United Services for help when they're feeling depressed, but also trying to remind people that music and exercise are a great way to keep yourself feeling good and just have a a really happy, fun day for something that is really a heavy, difficult subject for a lot of people. This has been going on for 11 years now. A lot of the proceeds have gone towards our mental health first aid training that has reached a lot of people in the community, so that people, if someone encounters someone in the midst of a mental health crisis, they're not going to turn and run because they don't know what to do. They're going to be like someone who's been trained with CPR, who knows what to do in that situation and can take command.
If you try to charge me, you might take the best from me. Please let me be me.
And after we lost our son, Jack, he died by suicide on his 27th birthday. We were trying to think of a way that we could bring families out in a kind of a fun atmosphere where they could learn about United Services, who has all kinds of wonderful support services for families who may be struggling with depression issues, or people who are suicidal or have attempted suicide, and they have all kinds of community support, and they're a wonderful place to go for help. So Particle Accelerator was kind of born out of families who were grieving the loss of a really wonderful young man, and at the same time wanting to help others avoid going through that kind of tragedy.
Most of the businesses and everybody really come right out and support us really well. I wouldn't want to live in another community than Putnam. It's such a great little town.
Great.
Yeah.
Very generous, wonderful business owners and local community members. They've just been so kind to us and so helpful.
Lots of support.
Very generous.
Which we need.
Very generous.
I'm not saying I'm the best there is, but most folks can tell the grown men from the kids. You think you're the nicest, the best in the biz? We'll put you on blast with a test and a quiz. If you're up here and you like what we're doing, make some noise, cause you know what we're pursuing like that.
Evening when the sky began to crack, you held my hand and told me don't look back, for nothing good comes from behind. And as I watched my world come tumbling down, you held my hand, became my solid ground, my confidence and guide. But baby, there's a life that's not my own, realer than the life that I have known.
Particle Accelerator is a benefit music festival. We're here to raise awareness about suicide and depression, and also raise money for programs at United Services that help to prevent suicide and help people that have issues with depression. One of the programs that we fund is a mental health first aid class that they put on for free to the public. It's geared towards parents, teachers, first responders, police, basically anybody, and it's a really good program. The second part of our mission statement is just to do this, just to promote music as an alternative, and just try to have a day. We call it a day of music and hope. Try to really have a day where everybody comes together and has a good time. Jack Young Jr. wrote a lot of songs, and one of the songs that he wrote was called Particle Accelerator. So when we were trying to come up with a really cool name for the event, Mike, who was his best friend, suggested that we name it Particle Accelerator.
So this next tune is one that I wrote for my friend Tim Davis, who recently passed away too young. It's called A Great Shining Light, and I want to dedicate it also to Jack Young Jr., who this is in honor of. and the Wall of Angels, and anybody that we've lost along the way. Crossed my path in a fleeting dance, in the nick of time, as a flickering match, like a woven thread through the great tapestry, left a piece of you unraveling in me. Do you see how the choirs of this world rejoice for thee? A great shining light, beacon of love and providence. You're not forgotten. Now your flame ignites in the torch in the sky, and I can feel it all around me. In the footprints you left on your earthbound path between dark and light. The barriers collapse in the fabric of the broken and the frayed ends of hope. You are the kiss of divine brotherhood, and I see you delighting in the now, your light. Even now, still here, dancing on Morris Avenue. A great shining light, beacon of love and providence. You're not forgotten. Now your flame ignites in the torch in the sky, and I can feel it all around me. The last time that I saw you, I was kissed by a butterfly's breath. I did not know it's the last time I would see you, my friend. I still feel your thread unraveling my wings, alive and breathing in